This is Alto. We got Alto here. We got Sammy. Look at, he just, you gotta be careful not to step on him. Sammy, here's got Sammy. Sammy's always jumpy, but you can tell, see his tail. His tail still got a little. And then Shirley was here. She actually grabbed the walnut. And she ran off with it, because that's a pretty big meal for her. So this is the second round of feeding. Second for Sammy there. Alto, here goes. He's always, look at this. So he has nibbled my toes and my fingers if I'm not careful. That's why I'm always using the bowl here. Yeah, and I like it. He's getting kind of choosy here. What do you got? He loves almonds. Got himself an almond. So we'll do some zooming in here. I bet Sammy finishes his nut here pretty soon. There's Sammy. There's Alto. Look at his tail, man. His tail really filled out. Oh. Thought he was going to get a drink. Yeah, oh my god, poor little dude. He's still super, he's jumpy around me. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll come out here and then I'll put a couple, actually let me zoom back out. Okay, here he is. So maybe, all right, there you go. I didn't see, he's just super jumpy. Very cautious, which is probably a good thing. Let's see if we can see him. You can hear him. You can also hear my AC. I don't see him. Definitely hear him. Maybe he's showing up on the phone. Oh, there we go. Let's see if I can. Yes. There you go. All right. So right in the center there. Right there. We'll do a 10x. I'll focus on him and not the leaves. All right, yeah. So there's go back out. Oh, actually, he's in a slightly better spot again. I'm gonna have to go back and look at Alto, though I can still hear him munching nuts off my left shoulder. All right, so there we got Sammy once again. Whoops. Where's he going? Where'd he go? He's up there somewhere. And then we'll come back. Oh, yep, looks like Alto's ready. Come on. Yeah, see, look at this. Ah! Whoa! Molly used to do that. Oh, that is so cute. Dude, I'm going to try to get from the front angle. I've mentioned this. I was mentioning to the rehabber that, he has a really white belly. You've probably heard me mention that before. Let's see. You can get it. Yeah, you can see right by his inner thigh. You can see the white hairs there. Back here. Hopefully this doesn't. I mean, I'm gonna slide open the door so I don't have to. Oh, the air conditioning shut off. You can hear the cicadas, but at least the AC shut off. It should be off for about 10 minutes or so. It's the middle of the afternoon, so it's pretty warm out here. But yeah, you can see the whiteness on his thighs. Super white belly. Super cute. Also, I might have mentioned this before because I didn't do it, so it's easy for me to get. But Shirley actually had a major brain injury when I was sending pictures to Teresa, the rehabber, who had her when she was much younger with a brain injury. She was saying, yeah, she looks perfect, and I had to agree. It's like easy for me to forget that not only was she kind of orphaned, but she was also had been in a major accident. But you can see her running around. She just looks absolutely perfect. So, of course, all squirrels look perfect, but you know what I mean. There's a zero sign that she ever had any injuries when she was younger. I'm going to go walk back over and see if I can find Sammy. Oh yeah, I'm sure you guys can hear. Oh, and it is. Once again, I call these Texas storybook skies. The clouds here, it is just gorgeous. And this thing's almost at the end of its cycle from the rain. It's still putting out fresh pink flowers. Let's go see if we can see where. Oh, there he is. There he is. There he goes. Okay, right. And hopefully you can hear it. That's got to be Shirley still working on the walnut. As you can imagine, like a walnut's about what, 8 times as much stuff to eat as an almond, I would guess, on the order of that. And I bet little old Alto's probably, yep, he's ready for another piece. Here, maybe we can get a better view of his belly here. Oh, poor camera work there. Sorry about that. It's kind of funny to see him hiding inside the release cage. I don't know if I can get it. I can zoom in and get a view of him. Not really. Okay. So funny. I guess it's a nice spot in the shade for him. It's just kind of funny to see them back inside. And here, let me zoom out so you can see it. I've got the, this is like the feed door is open. Right here's the main door. Well, I'm sure you guys have all seen that, but I'll go ahead and open it. All right, that's when would have to go in there when I was hand feeding them. And then the feed doors, you know, when they're big, just less chance of them escaping. Let me go zoom in on him. Do 10x. Anyway, there was all sorts of yard work going on this morning. Not in my yard, but the neighbors. And so, oops. See, you want to jump? You want to jump in there? Okay. Of course, it's always when you're trying to do it. It's when I'm not intending it, but he jumps in. He loves almonds. That's definitely his favorite. Let me go check up on Sammy. Let's see. Sammy? You up here? See what I can hear. See if anybody's hiding up here. Don't see or hear them. Let me go to the other side of this. I wish I could replant this tree in my front yard. Right, this is a cedar elm. These were the 2 trees that I had that are dying, but this tree is, we're gonna have to take it down because it's really close to my neighbor's house, and it's, oh, there's somebody. Who's that? Who's that? Do you see somebody there? 3x? Oh, there's somebody there. That looks like Sammy. All right, let me come over to this side. Make sure he doesn't feel like I'm stalking him. Let me zoom out. Here you go, little dude. Okay, there we go. Anyway, yeah, it's always a great morning. All right, we're at 7 minutes. Let me go back and check on Alto, and then I'll go ahead and stop the video. So there you can see Alto. Right there. I was curious to see if he would jump. See what he get. Another almond. Okay, so I'll go ahead and I'm going to put some of these. I'm just going to sprinkle some of these in 3 spots. I'll let you watch me do that. Although it's a little tricky. So let me move the phone. So I'll go ahead and put a hazelnut block, and we'll put. They'll find that hazelnut there. Stick a hazelnut in there. Put a pecan in there. These guys really know how to relax when they're eating. I don't know how well you can see that. But anyway, so we got a bunch of nuts in here. Let me go ahead and shut the door. I'm going to leave the feed door open. Let me widen this. The reason I do that is just in case 2 squirrels get in there so that it's easy for, they can go out the little hole there in the back, or they can sneak out here so there's no fights if they're chasing each other. And then let me put a couple pieces up here. I got nutshells stuck on my foot. I usually put these on both sides of the fence, both sides of the tree, to minimize the chance that they go fighting over them. So I just usually put a few nuts up here for them. You can see those right there. And then I'll go put a few over on this side. Let's see here. Okay. There we go. I think I put a pecan up here too. Oops. Oh, there we go. That's gotta be Sammy. That's great. Oh wait, no, that's Shirley. Super. That makes more sense. Yeah, she's not too jumpy around me. All right. It's hard for me to actually see what the phone's only like 3 inches from her, but yeah. Okay, that's super. So you really, there's, like I said, Shirley. Can't remember if I got her on the beginning of this one, because like I said, this is the second time I came out here. Anyway, so they got some nuts there, they got some nuts here, and I'm sure Alto's already, yep, he's working on the other stash of nuts. So, all right, we're a little over 10 minutes. But here, oh, maybe we can get a really good view of how white his belly is. See that? Hopefully that kind of shows up. And it's just, look at all the black highlights he has in his tail. It's so funny. I really thought that he had some sort of weird hair issue going on, and you can see, probably you can see on his whiskers how he's grown fresh ones that are pointed on the ends. The original ones, oh, it is kind of funny. He's actually shredding a hazel block. So he's still got almond and, he's still got a pecan in here and a hazelnut. All right, dudes, that concludes it. Thanks for watching. Anything else you want to say? Anything else you want to add there, Alto? Everybody loves you. Drink of water. Okay, looks like he's sure to get something out of the bowl. Yep, he went for an almond. All right, that concludes it. Hope you guys are having a great summer weekend, which is almost here. We'll check in with you guys later. Thanks. Bye.